By now, you've probably heard of ChatGPT. You've probably heard of OpenAI. They just got a new valuation at $822 billion, and they haven't even gone public yet. But most people don't know that there's a cryptocurrency tied to OpenAI. That cryptocurrency is called WorldCoin. And I'm going to give you guys an update on WorldCoin. I've been a buyer since around $1. I will continuously buy. I don't care if this thing goes to a penny because I think that this is a 10, upwards of a $30 token in the future. Now, recently you've seen WorldCoin take a massive dive. And if you just looked at the headlines, well, you're seeing that, well, WorldCoin sold some of their tokens. But let's talk about why, right? So here's what's actually happening and why it's more complicated than the headlines suggest. The World Foundation quietly offloaded a massive world position. Now, when you say massive, people are saying it's massive. It's massive to the regular everyday person. It's millions and millions of dollars, but it was only 1.6% of the total supply that they hold. So imagine you holding $100 million and you sold 1.6 million of it, and you sold it for operations to grow the project and also OTC. We're going to talk about that. Now, what everybody's calling this massive, right, sales in WorldCoin was OTC deals to 4 private buyers, pricing tokens at an average of 27 cents. To soften the blow, 25 million of those sales worth of those tokens are locked for 6 months before hitting the open market. The reason why they did this is to make sure that they eliminate sell pressure in the short term. Now, they also stated that they sold these tokens for operations, meaning keeping the token alive. And this happens a lot, especially during a bear market. The project will sell some of its tokens to make sure that they can expand the ecosystem. What you're going to start seeing over the next couple of months and couple of years is these things called an orb. And let me show you what they look like. Now, here's what the orb looks like. Kind of futuristic, right? Essentially, what it does is it scans your iris to verify that you're a human to battle a world full of bots, full of artificial intelligence. And if you want to know more about this, make sure you guys follow because we're going to be doing a massive deep dive into what the orb does and what the future of WorldCoin is going to be doing and how it's almost a guarantee in my eyes. Now, you can look at this two ways, right? You can look at this and say, well, what's the real story? A project burning through cash, selling tokens at a 97% discount from its all-time high of almost $12 just to keep the lights on. Isn't that a red flag? Foundations sell tokens, that's normal, but the context here is hard to ignore. World just hit all-time lows. Regulatory scrutiny is intensifying globally over iris scanning biometric data. A massive supply shock is coming in July 2026. Roughly 52% of the total supply entering circulation, and there's no big event happening. I know it sounds bad, but let me finish. Now, when it comes to the 52% of tokens that are coming into the supply, that has been priced